Hi, my name is Mary, and I will be teaching you yoga for anxiety. So when you're doing the class, if at any point you feel that you want to come into a child pose, please do so. And if you have any question, you can always ask me on the YouTube channel, and I will be very pleased to answer you back. Enjoy. Bye. Sitting in a comfortable position and spine upright, avoid collapsing onto the lower back. Spine toward the sky and shoulder down. Hands onto the knee with the thumb and index finger touching. Close the eyes. Breathe in and out through the nose. Feel the abdominal space rising when you breathe in, and belly button toward the spine when you breathe out. Feel the chest expanding when you breathe in. You may want to put your hand onto the chest and one onto the abdominal space, so you can feel actually the abdominal space rising and the chest expanding when you breathe in, and when you breathe out, slightly just becoming smaller. So you may want to actually feel putting one of your hands on the side towards the rib cage. You can feel them rising as well. Put back the hand onto the knees with the thumb and index finger touching. And start to open the eyes, let the light in. Nadi Shodhana. So inhale deeply and exhale. Using the right hand, the thumb and index finger. Close the right, inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale. Close, exhale. 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 Inhale. close, exhale, inhale, close, exhale, inhale, and exhale both nostrils, going back to the center. In a peace with the thumb and index finger touching, sitting upright. Breathe in and out through the nose. Eyes exercise. So open the eyes, imagine a clock. Inhale up, exhale 6 o'clock. Inhale 12 o'clock, exhale 6 o'clock. Inhale 12, exhale 6. Inhale 12, exhale 6. Inhale 12, exhale 6. Inhale middle of the clock and exhale. Inhale 3, exhale 9. 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 Inhale middle of the clock and exhale. Inhale 1, exhale 7. Inhale 1, exhale 7. Inhale 1, exhale 7. Inhale 1, exhale 7. Inhale middle of the clock and exhale. Inhale 11 o'clock and exhale 5. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, middle of the clock and exhale. Doing some circle with the eyes, either from right to left and left to right. Make sure that you do both sides. Close the eyes, wrap the palm of the hands together until you can create some warmth. And apply the palm of the hand onto the eyes. You may see some colors or some shapes. Be firm, but not too harsh. Eyes still closed. And release very nicely and slowly the hand onto the knees with the thumb and index finger touching. And nicely let the lighting open in the eyes. Put the right hand onto the floor, fingertips, the left hand onto the crown of the head, and on the left forehead, to feel a press into the right arm, the neck. We now release, left hand onto the side, onto the floor, the right hand onto the crown, and bend toward the right. Fingertips onto the floor here. And now, release. Both hands in front of you, start to walk the hands toward the front. Gentle pose. Let the gravity do the rest. Some of you might have the forearms onto the floor and some of you the forehead onto the floor. Both poses are valid. Walk back the hands toward the legs. Open the legs wide, same pose here. Still toes toward the sky. If you want a bit more deeper pose, or just relax the legs and walk the hand back toward the front. So the same here. Either you have your forearm onto the floor. Some of you may want to walk slightly further. Still inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And walk back the hand toward the body. Legs together. And we're going to do some circles, so hand onto the knee. So you may want to do the circle from front to back, right to left, or left to right. Small circle. Really feel the pose be gentle, very fluid when moving from side to side. The head as well, the neck. And sitting upright. We are coming into the tabletop. So knee onto the floor. Hips in line with your knee or in line with the hips. And the wrist in line with the shoulder. And flat onto the floor, pressing the floor away. So we're not collapsing, but pushing the floor away onto the hand here. Inhale. Gently covering the lower back, looking through the sky. And exhale, rounding the back, looking through the knee here. Inhale, feeling the spine moving, opening the chest, and exhale, rounding the upper back. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, coming back, opening the chest, and exhale, rounding. Inhale, neutral position, tug the toes, and pushing the sitting bone toward the sky. First arm back, be gentle. So you may want to walk from side to side, so bending the knee, following the breath, pushing the floor away with your hands, and finger spread. And again, bring back the knee towards the floor here. Knees as wide as the mat. Into a child pose. Walk the hands in front of you and the forehead onto the floor. The hips onto the heel. Feel the abdominal spines rising when you breathe in. The chest extending toward the front and toward the side. And forehead off the floor. Tuck the toes, coming back into a down dog. Bending the knee again from side to side. And knee on the floor again. And tuck the toes. Inhale, open the right arm toward the sky. And exhale, right hand flat onto the floor. Inhale, open the side and the right hand onto the floor. Inhale, open the right side chest and hand onto the floor. Inhale, the left arm toward the sky, open the chest toward the left hand and onto the floor. Inhale, the left arm toward the sky, exhale, the left hand flat onto the floor. Inhale, the left arm toward the sky, and exhale, the left hand flat onto the floor. And coming back into a child pose, again open the knees as wide as the mat and the forehead flat onto the floor. And exhale, be traveling towards the left. Inhale, coming back to a neutral position. and exhale, traveling towards the right. Inhale, coming back to the center. Forehead onto the floor. And finally, on the next inhale, coming back to neutral position, tuck the toes, and exhale, come back into a down dog. Very nice. Walk toward the front here onto the inhale, forward bench. So you may want to balance from the hips, from side to side. You may want to grab the elbow. And on the inhale, unroll the spine. The head be the last thing to be straight. Feet together. Inhale, arms up toward the sky. Exhale, fold forward and flat onto the floor. Bend the knee if you have to. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and flat onto the floor. The left leg toward the back and the left knee onto the floor. The knee in line with your ankle. Inhale, arms up toward the sky. Open the chest. Exhale and flat onto the floor. Inhale, come into a tabletop here. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, knee, chest and chin onto the floor. Inhale, slide forward, so you are in Cobra or Sphinx here, you choose. Exhale, tuck the toes and under the shoulders and push into a down dog. Inhale, the left leg toward the sky. Exhale, the left foot toward the front, the right knee onto the floor and tuck the toes. Inhale, arms toward the sky. Exhale, all the way down and flat onto the floor. Inhale and tuck the right toe and right foot toward the front, halfway up. Exhale and flat onto the floor. Inhale, come all the way up, hands toward the sky. Exhale, prayer position in front of the heart center. Inhale, arms toward the sky. Exhale, fold forward and flat onto the floor. Inhale, halfway up. You can have your hand onto the chin and exhale and flat onto the floor, left leg toward the back, knee onto the floor. Inhale, all the way up, open the chest toward the sky. Exhale and flat onto the floor. Inhale, tabletop position. Exhale, chin and chest onto the floor. Inhale, slide forward, choose Cobra or Sphinx. Exhale and lower the shoulder and push into your down dog. Inhale, left leg toward the sky. Exhale, left foot toward the front. Inhale, open the chest toward the sky. Exhale and flat onto the floor. Inhale, right knee off the floor, come all the way to the front, halfway up and onto the chin. Exhale and flat onto the floor. Inhale, come all the way up, hands toward the sun. Exhale, prayer position in front of the heart center. Inhale, arms up toward the sky. Exhale, fall forward and flat onto the floor. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and flat onto the floor, left knee onto the floor here, so toward the back. The left hand flat onto the floor, we're pushing the right foot towards the side and the right hand onto the right knee, we're pushing the knee away gently. We're going deeper onto the pose from the hips and the sole of the foot, the right foot off the floor. So the chest is opening onto the right side. Inhale, coming back to the center, the right foot toward the center here, and tabletop position. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, the chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, pushing into your Sphinx or Cobra. and exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg toward the sky. Exhale the left foot toward the front, right knee onto the floor. Push the left foot towards the left on the outside, nearly of the mat. The right hand flat onto the floor and push the left hand onto the left knee, opening the chest toward the left side. And on inhale, coming back to a neutral position, tabletop position here. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, slide forward, Sphinx, or Cobra. Exhale, tag the toes. And push into a down dog. Pushing your hands onto the floor. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, look forward, step to the front, jump to the front. Halfway up. Exhale and flat onto the floor. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, prayer position in front of the heart center. Refocus to the breath. The left leg toward the back, coming to a warrior two, so the left foot parallel to the floor. The front heel in line with the instep of the left foot. Bend the front knee, the right knee in line with the ankle, and the body upright toward the sky, looking for the back and looking for the front. Inhale, straight the front knee, arms toward the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straight the front knee. Exhale through the mouth, warrior two. Inhale, arms toward the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms toward the sky, straight the front knee, and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, and exhale. The right elbow onto the right knee. Pushing the right elbow onto the right knee, so you just having the shoulder far from the ears. The left hand parallel to the ear and looking through the left fingers. Breathing in and out through the nose, and on the next inhale, coming back into a warrior two. Straight up the legs, feet parallel. The big toe slightly on the inside. Make sure that the wrist is in line with your ankle. Interlace the finger behind you. Grounding the feet. Inhale, arms, chest toward the sky, and exhale, fold forward from the hips. Let the gravity do the rest. The wrists going away from the lower back. On each inhale, you bring the spine, and on each exhale, you fold slightly deeper onto the pose. Inhale, come all the way up. Release the fingers. And on the exhale, bend the right knee. So you're coming into warrior two onto the other side. Again, knee in line with your ankle, looking through the front and the back. Inhale, straight the front knee, arms toward the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, inhale through the nose, and exhale, release everything from the mouth. Inhale, stretch and exhale, warrior two. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, elbow onto the knee. The right hand parallel to the heel. The left elbow pushing onto the left knee, so shoulder far from the heel. Looking through the right thing, opening the chest toward the side. And now coming back into a warrior two. Straight the front knee here, feet parallel again. So make sure that the big toes is slightly on the inside. Inhale, arms up toward the sky. Exhale, fall forward from the hips and flat onto the floor. Inhale, halfway up, look forward. Exhale and flat onto the floor. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, the left hand grab the right ankle and open toward the right hand into the lower back. Inhale, looking through the floor. Exhale, release and flat onto the floor. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, the right hand grab the left ankle. Inhale, opening towards the left hand into the lower back, opening towards the left heel. Inhale, looking through the floor. Exhale, release both hands onto the floor. Halfway up. Exhale and onto the hips. Inhale, come all the way up, upright. Walk the feet together or jump into feet together. So you may want to be off your mat, maybe for the next pose, to feel the grass under the feet. So feet, hips wide apart. You may want just to balance from side to side, create some circles. Shoulder down from the heels. Really feeling the feet connecting with the grass, the nature. Feet together. Pelvis toward the front. Inhale. Exhale, the right knee towards the chest, middle line, and the foot parallel to the floor. On the next exhale, push the right knee toward the side, coming to a tree pose with the heel pressing onto the inner thigh. You may want to have your toes onto the floor, but just below the knee. Still a tree pose. Prayer position in front of the heart center. You want to add them onto the side or toward the sky. Release the knee towards the front and foot towards the floor here. Inhale and exhale, the left knee towards the middle line of the chest and the foot parallel to the floor. Pushing onto the side, coming to a tree pose. Prayer position in front of the heart center. And release the paw, knee toward the front and foot toward the floor. Come back in with the mats, feet together. Mountain pose, inhale, arms up toward the sky. Exhale, fold forward and flat onto the floor. Inhale, halfway up, look forward. Exhale and flat onto the floor. Coming to a down dog and straight up knee onto the floor here and Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, coming to a Sphinx. And tuck the toes, engage the butt. Shoulder far from the heel. Neck in line with the spine. Tuck the toes and load the shoulder and push the hips towards the heel to come into a child pose. Knees are still together. And I want to put them on the side of the spine, whatever is suitable for you. If you haven't done so already, knee as wide as the mat and forehead onto the floor. Release the position. Sit onto the side. And make your way on a sitting position to come into a lying position, so back onto the floor here. Make yourself comfortable. Put the sole of the feet together, so the knee are bent, and put the sole of the feet together so the knee are actually falling into each side and onto the floor, and palm of the hand towards the facing the sky, or you may want to put them in one hand onto the lower back, to the lower belly and into the chest. Connect with the breath, with the abdominal thighs rising. Feel the air going through the nose, the throat, feeding the abdominal, allowing your chest to expand. Bring the knee together and the chest towards the chest and the knee toward the chest. Give them a big hug. You may want to balance from side to side. Sole of the feet toward the sky. Grab the feet on the outside and bring the knee close to the armpits. You may want to balance from side to side, or stay still, that's fine. Release the pose, knee together and onto the floor here. Bring the knee toward the right and the right hand onto the left knee, looking through the left. Release the pulse. Knee towards the sky, and on the other side toward the left and onto the right knee, looking for the right. Release the pulse. The right knee toward the sky, followed by the left. Give the knee a big hug. Bring them toward the chest. And finally release the feet onto the floor and make your way to Shavasana. Let the feet drop, palm of the hand facing the sky. Releasing the breath. Feel the body sinking onto the floor. Release the muscle. Release the muscle of the face. Tongue. Above the roof of the mouth. Start to bring the legs together, wiggle the toes and the fingers. Extend on the inhale, the whole body. And exhale, release everything, mouth open. Inhale. And exhale everything out. Inhale. exhale, open the mouth, everything out. Bring the knee together toward the chest. Again, give them a big hug. Bring them toward the right. Use the right arm as a pillow. And the left hand to push the body into a sitting position. You may want to keep the eyes closed or keep them open. It's up to you. And onto the knees. You may want to have the thumb and index finger touching. Maybe going back to the intention, if you had one at the beginning of the class, and towards the forehead. And namaste.